Hi, it's Denise Beatty with the Fitness Fix. This next exercise, you only need an elevated surface like a bench or a chair. I like to use this one to condition the long side of the hamstrings, like when the hamstrings are lengthening. So this hip extension, kind of like deadlift training, it's a great progression for it. So you're gonna lay down. The trick here is to actually keep your knees just slightly bent the whole time. Move out far enough that your ankles are just on the edge of the bench and your knees are slightly bent. So we're gonna start with the legs turned out. Your spine's in neutral, so your low back is not pressing down. Now start pulling both legs down into the bench. Now if you don't feel one hamstring working, try to slide one hip up towards the other rib, up or down a little bit, like you're sitting on a teeter-totter. Hold there for a few seconds, feel them kick in, and we're gonna start 2 minutes here. We're gonna be up and back down. You can have your hands lifted. So I'm lifting up really high, tapping my tailbone back down. Really feel that great tension. Now with your feet, you wanna keep them fairly even. I don't have my feet turned inwards. Inverted, I actually have them everted just a bit, so the pinky side of my foot is staying out and pressing hard into the bench. Push down, tap down, lots of strength here. Let your body feel really heavy. It's surprising how hard you can work this. The harder you're pushing down into the bench, the harder it is. So it's up to you. So that's kind of cool with these ones. One more. Awesome. Now we're gonna rotate internal hip rotation. So spin the hips inwards wherever they can get to. Pulling down and lifting up and down. So now you're gonna feel more inside of the hamstrings, a little bit inner thighs possibly. Now I want you to think of those lower inside bum muscles. If you feel your back, you might have to tuck the hips just a little. Try to keep that pelvic floor engaged as well. So I am pushing down hard into the bench as I tap down and as I lift back up. So that lowering phase, I am really working. I'm keeping my toes down into my shoes. They're not flexed back, they're just neutral. Get some good drill. Awesome. Now straighten out the legs. So you're going to lift up as high as you can. So the knees are still slightly bent, but your knees and toes are pointing towards the ceiling. Tap down. Let your body feel really heavy. Get up as high as you can. Tap back down. You're doing great. You're on the home stretch. Remember, it's up to you how hard you work. So the stronger you are, the more you can burn this one. So it never really gets old. You could add weights as well, but the cool thing here is by you putting your own pressure into the bench, it makes a big difference. Now we're gonna hold at the top of the range and rotating the hips inwards and outwards. So you're gonna really try to feel both hamstrings work the entire time as you turn out and as you turn in. Keeping all your toes evenly pressing into your shoes. Lots of strength. Hips wherever you can get to. You're gonna feel those glutes kick in. I'm hoping you feel all fibers of the hamstrings kick in. 2 more. And come on down. Amazing set. Now you can just tuck your chin down and roll up to come on up, just to restabilize that back. And I hope that you enjoyed that one and you can use that as a precursor for really effective deadlifts as well. Have a great day.